unedited. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. All right, all right, all right, all right. This is where we tell the truth and shame the devil. All right. That's what we do. Come on in, Facebook. Come on in. 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 This is live, uncut, unedited. This is where we tell the truth and shame the devil. We tell the truth and we shame the devil. Uh-huh. All right, come on in, people. Let me acknowledge some people. Thank y'all for tuning in. This is live, uncut, unedited. Roddy Johnson, what's going on? I see you. Audrina Simpson, what's going on? I see you. I see you. I see you. Jules Smith, I see you. Christelle Marshbanks, what's up? Miss Pendleton, what's going on? Lanisha, I see you. I see you. India Baker, what's going on, people? What's going on? What's going on? It's live, uncut, unedited. Come on in. We talk about the immigrants. Patricia Robinson, Ronnie Johnson, Nathan. All right. All right. Chantel Peckers, I see you. All right. All right. Is that Nefertiti E. Folks? I hope I pronounce it. Black love, black unity. That's right. I love being black. That's right. Right. All right. Wanda Webb. What's up, Wanda? All right. All right. Sylvia Stone. What's up, Sylvia? All the way from San Diego. And we want to talk a little bit. I'm going to be on about an hour tonight. And yeah, I think that'll be it for me, about an hour. You know, let's it go over. You know, it's always going to go over. Erica Johnson. All right. All right. I see you. I see you. If you representing out of town, Miss Carmel Hazeller. All right. How you doing? Live, uncut, unedited. Let me get that clip out of my back. All right. Peace up. That's right. Michael Franklin praying for Chicago. All right. Is that Sean Childs? What's up, Sean? I see you. I see you. I see you. Deborah Singleton, Wisconsin in the house. All right. All right. Ruffin Christopher. What's up? Peace up, brother. Michael Franklin. What's going on? Chicago in the house. I see you. I see you. I'll call in, brother. Call in. We got the number is call in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. All right. Nicole Nikki Palmer, what's going on? Trina Williams. All right. Call in, brother. The number's on the screen. Phoenicia Smith. Hey, how you doing? All right. Miss Carmel said, Hazel, speak, I love you. All right. All right. Blessings. Sandra Briggs. All right. Good evening in Bronzeville. All right. Come on in, people. Make sure y'all share the video. Share the video. I don't know why anybody on here tonight. Share the video. Share the video. Share the video. It's live, uncut, unedited. Share the video. All right. Come on here. All right. You know that they don't want you talking about immigration and immigrants and all that. They don't want you to talk about that. But we got, you know, it's what's going on. Regina Crenshaw. What's going on? Mimi Moore. What's up, Mimi? Sherry Jones, Montjoy, Missouri, watching in the house. All right. Rosina Ziegler. Greetings. God bless all you. All right. Is that Brother Sean?
Yes, it is.
What's going on, brother? Let's talk. Let me know. This is what I need you to, brother, do, Sean. Make sure you don't have me on Bluetooth. Make sure you don't have me on speakerphone, and make sure your Facebook is turned all the way down, your audio, so you won't have no echo. Sometimes
okay. So should I turn the volume down?
Yeah, turn the volume down on Facebook. All you got to talk to me straight on your phone. You ain't even got to look. Just yeah, turn the volume all the way down so it won't have an echo. I don't want you to have no echo.
You said turn the volume down on Facebook.
Yeah, turn it all the way down. Yeah. You can still read the
Like
comments.
that?
Yeah, okay. Do you hear echo?
No.
Okay, that's good. Okay. Come on, talk to us, man. I'm gonna give you a couple of minutes. What you got to talk to us about? Come on with it. Come on with it.
Okay, so we talking about the immigrant. We talking about the immigrant situation, correct?
That's right. Stephanie Holmes. I see. Yeah.
Okay, so let me first of all, I want to say, brother Martin, I appreciate all you do, brother. I know you. I met you. You're a great guy. You work hard, and you put a lot of work in on what you do. And you're a respected guy, and you keep it real. That's what I like about you. You keep it real, and you give a lot of knowledge and wisdom to people that need it. You also give us the breaking news that other people don't give. It might take 30 minutes to an hour to get some breaking news, but you give it to us in seconds. So we're needed. We need you, and we support you, and we're going to keep supporting you. Now,
Appreciate
when
it.
it comes to these immigrants, bro, what I want to say is this. This immigrant situation ain't just started, bro, and it's not going anywhere. You got to think about this. These Democrats thing we got going on, bro, this is what they do. You know, they open up to everybody besides us. They show love to everybody in the world but black people. Now, we got to understand one thing. Black people are strong, bro. We made it this far on our own, and we're going to keep going. Don't get me wrong. What's going on with the immigrants, yeah, they put them before us, and they put them above us. But we got to just say, look, stay strong. You know, black power, pro-black, keep doing what we're doing, keep moving, putting our heads together. We cannot let the immigrant situation distract us because that's what they want to do. Now they're saying, oh, the immigrants is going to take the jobs from y'all. It's going to be the immigrants over y'all. Oh, that's all a distraction thing. That's all something to make us lose focus on the bigger picture, bro. We need to worry about our kids out here dying in the streets. We're about, carjackings and blacks getting murdered every day. We can't put too much focus on these immigrants now. As far as we coming in taking funds, things like that, I understand that, and that is wrong. But at the end of the day, bro, we've been black and strong all our life, through slavery and not getting loans for housing loans and redlining, and we've been dogged forever. So we can't let this immigrant thing just distract us. We got to stay strong, keep putting our foot down, boots on the ground. You keep doing what you're doing, helping these kids, helping these people, and just stay strong, bro. And let's just win. I mean, if they're going to let the immigrant do what they do, I understand that. But let's just win, bro. And let's not let that distract us.
Now, let me just say this too, brother. Let me just say this. Now, why can't we fight both fights? Fight the carjacking and stealing and immigrants. So we ain't gotta. We listen. We can talk and chew bubble gum at the same time. Hey, there's a lot of things we can do at the same time. We don't have to, because see, the thing is, brother, let me just say this. You got $20 million a month is being spent in Woodlawn. Now, imagine. Now, you want to come in the black community, the predominantly black community. You open up a school, you did school, and you want to spend $20 million a month. Now, out of that $20 million a month, Brother Sean, how much of that money is coming to the black community? Other words, you telling us right. we want to open up business in your community, but we don't want to do business with y'all. That's what they're telling us. That's what they're telling us, Brother
right,
Sean.
Bro.
They want to open up a bit. Hold on, brother. They open up a business in our community, a shelter, transition shelter, whatever it is. That's a $20 million project a month. None of that money is coming to the community. It doesn't benefit the community at all. So, like you said, our sons and our daughters, they out there participating in carjacking, robbing, snatching and grabbing and all that. Wouldn't some of that money benefit them too as well? That's all I'm saying, brother. I'm not here. Listen, like I told people earlier, I hate to see people along the expressway with little children and say, I'm hungry, helpless. I don't like that. But it'd be hypocritical of me not to say nothing. And what I mean by that, we have people that's sleeping Lower Wacker, Roosevelt Road, and Tent City, Skid Row, whatever you want to call it. Nobody is reaching out to them the way they're reaching out for the migrants. Nobody.
Exactly.
So my thing is,
Exactly.
why can't we take care home first? And I'm not saying pack all the immigrants up and send them back. That's not my mentality at all. It's not my mentality. My mentality, if you can allocate $20 million a month for immigrants, why can't, as black people that we've been here for city, I'm speaking about black. Why can't we have something allocated for us? A black Chicago. Something in there for our people.
Yeah.
We need help. Our young people out there, they off the chain. Our young people killing each
Totally
other.
right.
And Brother Sean.
Brother. Hey, look, you
Can
totally
I
right,
just
bro.
ask a question?
Hold on. Let Brother Sean talk. Then I'll let you go. Go ahead, Brother Sean.
Brother, you're totally right. You're totally right. You're totally right. And I'm not gonna be long-winded. You're
Go
totally
ahead.
right.
Go ahead.
Because to be honest with you, we got to think about the immigrants that's coming over here that have backgrounds, that have stuff. You know what I mean? That
That's
have
true.
been as criminals, and now they're coming over here with their problems. You know, it's just a lot. But you
Yes,
know what,
it
brother?
is.
To be honest with Brother Martin, remember when we was talking about let's open up these schools to put the homeless people in the schools,
Yeah.
and everybody was against it. When we were saying we can open up 10 schools and make them homeless shelters, oh, that's gonna cost so much money. How's gonna do it? But now y'all bust open the school $20 million a year for the immigrants, but we can open up 3 schools to put the people off the streets that's homeless in Chicago. So you're totally right, bro. And I'm with you, and I stand with you. And like you say, we can fight 2 battles at one time. And I'm gonna fight with you, and I'm gonna stand with you after you need me, brother. And you're totally right, and I agree with you.
Thank you, brother. I'm gonna go to the next call. Thank you so much for calling in, my brother. Thank you so much.
No problem.
All right, caller. I know you interested. Come on, 6835. You've been waiting.
No,
Come on.
I just wanted to know about the Mother's Day basket.
It's over with.
Where they go?
We did that already. We did.
Right.
This is the
So
second show. We
that's
did.
what I was working, and I looked up, and I said, God, dog, I let the time get past.
Yeah, he did.
So,
She gave it away. You know,
Okay.
the foundation. Thank you so much. You know,
Okay, thank you.
All right. No problem. Happy Mother's Day to you. All right. All right, call. I'm still taking callers. Call in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. So people, that's just how I feel. You take care of home first, and that's anything, you know, that's anything. You know, that just, you know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of a particular church. They got a food pantry. Now, you got members of your own congregation that supports your congregation, that works for your congregation, do volunteer different things around the church, and they hungry, you don't give them no food because you got a food pantry. But you give it to the people that's outside, but you won't feed the ones that's inside your congregation. That's wrong too. That's wrong. That's wrong. All right. I need a caller. People call in. I need some callers. Call in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. And let me just say this. Now, it would be different if the U.S. had like a screening process, fingerprinting, you know, these the migrants that's coming over here, the asylum seekers. Listen, I mean, come on, people. We just don't want let anybody in the country. We already got enough crime. We don't need nothing added to it now. It's another thing to invite people over and they come and seeking food, shelter, the American dream. And I'm going to tell you, in the next 3 years, I may say 2 or 3, I'm going to say 2 or 3, them same migrants that's sleeping in shelters, on the police floor, they're going to wind up owning gas stations, building owners, companies, and everything. Watch what I tell you. And you've been here all your life, and you're going to be a worker. You're not even going to be an entrepreneur. Watch what I tell you. You're going to be surprised. You're going to be working for them. They're going to be hiring you. Yeah. They're going to be hiring you. And you're going to be like, How long you been in business? He gonna be like, 4 years. I was one of those migrants that you guys didn't want to come over here. I guarantee you, they're gonna show you. I'm telling you. Not that they work so hard or so good, it's because they're going to have the backing, the financial backing. They're going to give them a good credit score to start off with. They're going to give them a house, loans and stuff like that. Low paying loans. I'm telling you. I got another caller. Just call in. All right. All right. All right. 5966. Hey, caller, where you calling from? Hey, caller.
Hey, hi Martin, how you doing?
Good.
Okay, this is Regina, and you're so right what you just said. I said that to somebody today. I said, we don't get it together in a few minutes. This is gonna be Mexico, not Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And if people don't wake up and if we don't start coming together, like you said, we're gonna be working for them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we better wake the heck up. I said, now here it is. Now, what if they come in, and I'm not trying to sound like a horrible person or whatever, but whatever. But what if they come in here and they try to exterminate our people, our Black boys or whatever? Because, when you kill a Black man, you kill a whole nation.
Mm-hmm.
So what if they come here and try to exterminate us to make room for their people?
Mm-hmm.
I just wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Well, let me say this. Let me add up. Let me just say this. Let me say this, my dear sister.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, you know how the Chinese, they declare war on America, not by guns,
Mm-hmm.
by the economy. So if they come here, which they are here already, and get all the low wage and jobs, which our teenagers could work and make money, what that does. So what that leaves our teenagers to steal, kill, and rob. So that's a form of war. Listen. So are you guys satisfied our people standing on 79th and Cottage Grove in front of the liquor store? Are you satisfied with that 47th in Indiana, Madison and Pulaski? Are you satisfied with that? Trust me, it's a man's natural instinct to eat. Now, if he don't have no skills, he gonna pick up a gun. He gonna start stealing. Trust me, he's gonna start doing something. Now, I'm gonna say this. I don't hate nobody. I tell people I don't hate nobody, but I see what's happening. And we ought to, like the brother said, focus on drive-by shooting, but we could do both at the same time. So I don't want to hear that excuse.
Right.
Go ahead, my sister.
Exactly. And how about while I was driving in my neighborhood, I see about 15 Hispanics on top of a roof, fixing roofs out here. We could be doing that. Why don't we get up and do it? All the time, when you see someone getting their roof put on, it's not us.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? We are sitting here allowing this to happen.
But see,
then we get mad.
But see, this is what, let me say what happened. Let me just tell you. We have allowed America through media, television, radio, movies, to give that propaganda that Black people are lazy. And we have believed that. We have believed that. We have believed that. The first thing we say when we see these construction jobs and these grass cutting jobs, when these restaurant jobs, the first thing we say, Black people don't want to work. That is a lie. What Black people have you encountered that don't work? That got to be a lie. That got to be a lie.
Right.
That's got to be a lie. We don't want to work.
Yeah, because I know my mom and daddy work every day. I work every day. My brother, all the people I encounter work.
So
and the people that I know who could not work or had issues, they want to work too.
And listen,
I don't know.
Nobody can beat Black people work. Our bodies are set up to work in the sun, in the scorching sun, and in the cold. We can work in both climates. See, they come up
Right.
with that propaganda. Mexicans work for cheap. No, Mexicans getting paid. They all ain't cheap.
They get paid.
They gets
Hey,
paid.
how about my
Trust me.
lawn service person? He gets paid,
See?
and he has about 10 clients, at least 10 clients on my block. And yes, and they paying them
Mm-hmm.
because I'm one of them.
Yeah. And
Okay,
see?
and
See?
I just talked to my next neighbor who has a black lawn care. I said, give me his information
Mm-hmm. And that's what's going to have
because
to
I
happen.
had one,
And you know what?
and I had one, and he quit.
Yeah.
I had one. He quit. I'm like, what?
Yeah, but it happens. Let me just say this.
Yes,
They're
yes.
here to compete. That's what they're here for, and get money.
Mhm.
So they don't care
Mhm.
about Martin Luther King, I Have a Dream, Malcolm X, By Any Means Necessary, Marcus Garvey,
Mhm.
Nat Turner. They don't care about none of that. That history means nothing to them.
Right.
I'm telling you, people, it means nothing to them. That's our history. That's our story.
Mhm.
That's not their story.
Yes. Right.
They're here to
Absolutely.
compete and eat. That's it. You the ones think it's not no competition. It's a competition thing to you. And trust me, if you go on some of their pages, they say some nasty things about black people. I'm telling you, people.
Wow.
I mean some
I
real
believe it.
nasty things. I'm telling
I
you.
believe it.
So
believe it.
y'all going around here talking about black and brown coalition. Black people don't have no friends. Some black people aren't
We
even
need to
friends
be
to
our
black
own
people.
friends.
I'm just telling y'all. Now
Right.
you can
Right.
take
There you go.
you can say I'm hating and all. This ain't no hate speech. This is the truth.
This is reality. Of
I
what's
ain't never
happening.
told one
It's happening
person.
right before our eyes.
I ain't never told nobody to exterminate a migrant or a Mexican. I never did that.
Mhm.
Never. Never.
Mhm.
But I'm going to
Mhm.
tell you, they are classified as being white. I'm telling you. And you know, when you classify as being white in this country, you have privilege, certain privilege to do things.
Mhm.
Seriously.
Mhm.
Now, we just had,
Yes.
I put up an article, sister, I don't know if you watched it, or it's on my page, that it was a Venezuelan guy caught 3 times with 3 different names, the same guy, the same picture, same name, stealing downtown.
Mhm.
Now, don't we got enough
Okay.
stealing going on already? We don't need to add on to what's going on already. And then we got to ask ourselves that question, my dear sister. Are they sending the criminals over here too as well?
Right.
We got to think about that. And I'm gonna tell you, if a Venezuelan go into the hospital, they have to treat him. They can't just, don't treat him and refuse him service. They can't do that.
Mhm.
So people, black people, you better wake up. Go ahead, my
Better
dear
wake up.
sister. I'm gonna go
That's
to the
it.
next caller. Go ahead, say what you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right.
Go-
Take
you can
care.
say-
I'm good.
Okay, thank you. All right, thank you.
Okay.
All right,
Bye bye.
bye. Call in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. Well, just for the record, let me just say this. The black people that I associate myself with, they all doing some things. I'm just letting y'all know that. So I'm with a lot of black people that's doing things, that's working. They're entrepreneurs. They self-employed, which is entrepreneur. So I don't know what type of black people you guys hang around with that's not doing anything. I'm telling you. So you better check your circle. Check your circle. Tell you. Yeah. Y'all better take this warning. I tell you, if you listen, if you around a bunch of folks that's not doing nothing but lecture slide and doing all the time, you better run for your life. I tell you, it's more than life than being lovers of pleasure. I tell you, more than life. I'm telling you, listen. I tell y'all again, y'all gonna say that crime chaser guy told me, Give it 3 years, 2 to 3 years. Some of them same people that's sleeping in the woodlawn in that school at Washworth, in these shelters, and over on the police station over on 70th and Cottage Grove, they're going to be business owners in the next 2 or 3 years. And you're going to be working for them. Watch. You're going to be look like, how do you get this car and this piece of machinery? Because they got a design like that. Black people, we are at war. When I say war, not necessarily shooting bullets and guns and everywhere, AK-47s and 9mm. We at economic war. That's where we at. We ought to compete. We have to, when we war, we have to war as a group. Listen, why you think in some of these Hispanic neighborhoods, they don't want them in their hood? Because it takes away the resources from what they're getting. They're not trying to get their resources snatched away. Now look at Inglewood. The Mexicans are moving in. And they buying property. They're not just moving in Inglewood, they're buying property. That's what they're doing. They're going in there fixing it up. And you in court, eviction court. You on a Section 8 list waiting to get in and can't
call
get in.
in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389.
All right. All right, people. I need you guys to come on in. I need another caller. Come on, call in, callers. The number's on my screen. Listen, we so messed up with each other. I'm going to tell you how messed up we are. You can put a store, a black store, and a foreign-owned store. I guarantee you more blacks is going to support the foreign-owned business. When was the last time that you seen an Arab and an Asian, even a white man, come in your place of business? When was the last time? They're not going to support your business unless you may be in a franchise or something. They're not going to support your business at all. Now, the way I'm talking, they'll call me racist. But the way they living and what they showing you, who is the racist? They showing you they don't want nothing from your business. And the only time they want to do business with us is when they stealing our valuables, buying our valuables. They'll come in, our people come in the store selling phones and selling hot merchandise. They'll buy it, pennies on a dollar. They ain't going to give them nothing, what it's worth. I'm telling you, black people do business with everybody. Everybody gets black people money. You can say what you want. You might not like what I'm saying, but it's the truth. Well, you say, well, Martin, this my money and I work for it and I can spend it anywhere I want. Yes, you can. And your kid and your black sons and daughters can blow your brains out and rob you too, because you don't support black business. When you support black business, they can hire more black people. The more people work, the less we worry about them robbing and stealing. Now, I'm not saying because they work, they won't steal. I'm not saying that. But what's the probably likelihood of them stealing even more greater if they're working? That's what I'm saying. A lot of Hispanics, they consider themselves as white. As white. I'm telling you. That's right. I'm reading some of these comments, putting them up. If we have to, listen, people, we have to practice group economics. Group economics. Trust me. When we learn that, we'll be okay. Yeah, Martin, we might have to pay an extra $5 for something that's at Walmart for $2. But we have to do that, people, in order to support us. I'm telling you, it's a war. Group economics. That's what we need. Group economics. We in a war, people. That's what we are in a war. We have to learn how to practice things in a group, and we have to stop voting for people that don't have black people interests. And we have to learn how to hold our local politicians accountable. We can't afford to wait every 2 to 4 years to vote them out. We have to get them out before then. We have to make them we have to do a public lynching on social media. Put mud on their name. We have to hold Brandon Johnson accountable too. This is not just Mayor Brandon Johnson. He don't get no pass because he's black. Don't get no pass. We have to hold him accountable, people. That's right. Hispanics support one another and have great programs. You know what we need to do? We need to get a disparity report. We can find out how many houses in the past year in Inglewood properties was bought by blacks and Hispanics and whites. That number would devastate you. Blacks are running from Inglewood, and the Hispanics are buying Inglewood up, buying them up. And why it's on my mind, they open up Save a Lot and over there in 62nd Halston. I went to a community forum, and I thought they didn't want them. But I guess mysteriously they opened it up now. Okay. All right. That's right. There's somebody said, where's the money coming from buying all these properties? It's not coming from black folks. We're not giving it to them. It's the banks. Now, listen, y'all don't have to like this type of talking. I know this truth is so plain, it hurts. But that's okay. You cannot say that you didn't hear it. I told you this truth, what is happening. Now, since we know what's happening, what are we going to do about it? Are we going to stick together or get away from each other? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? We're the only community that's so educated, doing so well, and don't own no business in our own community. Look at the migrants coming in Woodlawn. $20 million a month in the Woodlawn community. None of that money is coming in the hands of black contractors, black people. None of it. Matter of fact, I'm going to go a little further, and they don't even want black people to come to that building. They will arrest you and lock you up if you go to that building. Talking about trespassing. They call themselves white. The migrants call themselves white. No. Kimberly said we got to stop violence. No, we can stop violence and deal with the immigration problem at the same time. We can talk, walk, and chew bubble gum at the same time. It's enough of us. We can deal with two issues at a time. They killed me. You can hear police officers talk about clean up your crime before you say something about the police. No, we can do both at the same time. We can fight police misconduct, police crimes, and crimes in our own community at the same time. So don't let nobody tell you fight this first, then come back to that. No. We can fight both of them at the same time. We can fight 3 fights at the same time. We've been doing it in the history. We've been doing it. So don't let nobody tell you what we should be doing. We are more than one, like the sister said, we are in more than one war. That's it. I'm tired of our people being bamboozled. Reading some of these comments. Black people don't know how to war. A lot of us. Only thing we know how to pick up a gun and shoot and all that. It's more than one way to war. You can war with this pen right here. You can write in some legislation. Somebody said, Ruffin Christopher said, whoever controls the group economics control the land and culture. That's right. The New America Fund is giving them loans. Look it up. You're right. You're right. See that? Somebody said I'm in Quinn said Q Quinn Lewis said I'm in Texas and these illegal immigrants are buying homes and black people are losing their homes in the black community. Can't y'all see the handwriting on the wall? Black people are being replaced. They have ran a propaganda campaign against us. You got some black people that's listening to me right now ashamed of being black. They get around their white friends and talk about black people, agree with white people on black people behavior. But them same white people, they won't say nothing about racism and where we've been treated and still being mistreated in this country. They don't want to talk about that. We're at war, family. We have no friends. Simple as that. Simple as that. Well, let me just say this. The immigration is just more than Chicago. It's all over the country. They're allowing the immigrants to come into this country. They're allowing it. So it's just bigger than just Chicago. I want to let you know that. Somebody said you can't own nothing in your community when it's destroyed by our own people. Okay. Banks only discriminate against us black people. There was never black and brown redlining. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Some of the solutions, we ought to get our educated people, the ones that call themselves very intelligent, highly intelligent. We need to start buying properties. All right. Those of you that don't have no money, but you able to do the construction, we can include you in there as well. It's like a barter system, people. Listen, it's like I am a body and fender. I do the body and fender work. You're a motor and trans. You're a motor man. Another man is a trans man. Another man is a heating air conditioning man. We have to work together, people, for one common goal. Well, that's the way they treat us. They act like immigrants are the first class citizens and we are the second class. No, the fourth class. Yeah, they definitely need to read the Art of War book. Yes, they are. Illegal immigrants are getting help and support that black people don't have access to. That is correct. And that's when it comes to play. That's when we put pressure on our politicians. Don't just be hollering out Brandon Johnson's name, your local alderman name as well. All politicians, state reps, they need it too. We got to hold them accountable as well. The government, the governor. That's right. Everyone else practice group economics. Have you ever wondered, those of you that live in Chicago, you can go right there in the black community. Look how many businesses in the black community, then go into the Hispanic community. Man, they got miles of business. Miles of business. Why is that? Why is that? Yes, I selected Brandon Johnson as the mayor of the city of Chicago. I endorse Brandon Johnson. I proudly endorse Brandon Johnson. Yes, I did. There's no shame in my game. And just like I endorse Brandon Johnson, I can hold Brandon Johnson accountable. And I will. All right. All right. I like to read that. My dear sister said, Martin G., I can see way ahead, and this was a monopolistic aggressiveness by the political party is going to backfire. The immigrants are doing just what they've planned. Take back the land the United States stole from South America. Okay. But listen, they'd rather for them to have it than black people to have it. You tell you that much. They need love to Brother Martin. Do you have any education? Okay. Let's see what this brother talking about. Jeffrey Freeman. Oh, Lord. Uh-huh. Somebody said, Tina Anna Laura said, in my city, immigrants are living better than me. And I was born and raised here. I'm 58. I work hard as all my life in the medical field. I'm living in, I guess, slum area. The immigrants come here, living in decent area, and I've been living in this country all my life. Wow. Hallelujah. Okay. Yeah. 3 called. No, that was the same person. There wasn't no 3 different. That was the same person got caught. Okay. But see, the thing is, see, but let me just explain something to you, and I'm gonna get ready to get off in a minute. It's our elected officials that's not educating us to what's going on. They're skinny and they grinny, getting along, go along. They're being fed financially. Don't care about the group. And I've always say, when you have a man and woman that's so in love with money, that's willing to do anything for their money, they can't be an effective leader. Yeah. But yes, they give them grants. That's right. All right. All right. Since I ain't got no callers, I guess I call on in. I mean, get ready to end it in a minute. I've been on there 44 minutes. Well, we had a call. We had a lot of callers tonight, so I'm not going to man in the early show. That's okay. All right. Oh, yeah. See, listen, when you say the word migrants, immigrants, illegals, they're going to start, what they're going to start doing is censoring your page and not allowing traffic, people to get your notifications. Remember when we couldn't say COVID? Every time you say COVID, it is just start knocking you off. And some words are just censored. All right. All right, people. And let me just say this, people. Do not allow no politician, no radio personality run that God guilt on you. Okay? Talk about, oh, you're supposed to be a Christian. You're so loving. You're supposed to love. Listen, first of all, if you go by the Bible that they so-called believe in, the Bible said charity begins at home. Home. That's where it begins at. Love begins at home first. That's the Christian thing to do. Oh, I got a couple of callers. They calling in now. I'm sorry. 6847. Come on, caller.
Brother Martin.
Yeah, come on real quick. Come on, bro.
Hey, man, I just wanted to let you know I appreciate the education that you're giving us about this whole migrant situation, man. The press conferences, the lives that you're doing, man. It's more information that we're getting on all of the news media and the newspapers combined. So I just wanted to salute you and thank you for doing what you're doing.
That old radio personality, Glenn. All right, brother Glenn.
Can't stop. Don't go for me.
Thank you so much, Glenn. Thank you, bro. Thank you. That's it?
All right.
That's it? Okay. All right. Okay, my next caller, 5424.
Are you still live or are you?
Yeah.
I'm still live.
Okay, I'm trying to talk to you about something totally different. I need some help from you. I know you're the person to help me.
Yeah, but this is not the program. You had to inbox me or something. I'm sorry. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. Okay. 912.
Yeah.
And you'll be my last. I think that's Sarge. You be my last caller. Come on. No, I got another call after you. I see. 1660. Go ahead, caller. 1660, your last four digits.
Oh, hey, Martin, how you doing?
Good.
Yeah, I ain't from Chicago, but
okay.
I'm from Savannah, Georgia. Just Tina and Laura.
Okay.
But how's we to stop it? They bringing these people over here. You know what I'm saying? They bring it over here and they're paying them good money. So what are we to do?
Well, let me just say this. This is my solution. We don't have no power to stop them from coming over here. We don't have that power. But we have the power to stick together and start doing things as a group. We have that power. Now, we don't do...
Yeah, we got that.
Now, if we don't exercise...
We got that power, but you got...
Hold on, sister.
But we got a lot of people.
Listen.
And I'm from a different city.
Okay. No problem. It's just...
Where I'm from, we don't have a lot of black people sticking together. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a lot of them thinking they living in these, a lot of black people, they figure they're okay because they're living in these decent subdivision here in my city. Mm-hmm. So they figure, it's going to affect me, but it really do affect them, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So nobody want to stick together on this here because they feel that they're okay. Oh, I got a nice home. I'm driving this. I'm driving that. They can't see that, so they're okay. So they don't want to come together. Like us, who still here on the other side of town. I'm not saying I don't stay in a bad neighborhood, but I see these people coming over here, and they stay in the best neighborhoods. Like where I live at, you got these people. They coming here and they living over like where the lakes and the rivers at, the good areas is what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. They ain't staying in no areas where they're shooting up and stuff. You know what I'm saying? and their kids being beat up on and all that, going through all this stuff, within the run of a day, So, but these people coming over here because the government paying them good money to come over here. They're going to be living better than me.
It will be.
Will be. And I witnessed it because I have to train them when they come in the hospital where I work at. They can barely speak English, but I have to train these people. Not saying that I'm being prejudiced, but I am in my feelings because they coming from somewhere else. I have to train them, and they don't speak English. They can't understand me. I can't understand them. I'm making hand signs. They're getting paid more money than me. What the hell is going on?
They don't want you. They don't want us with our black self. Now, let me just say this. Let me just say, all due respect, and I'm going to break it down in the simplest forms I can. You have a lot of individual success stories of black people here in America. Now, it's coming to a point. Those of us that's established have arrived or are very successful, live in affluent neighborhoods, nice car, educated. What about our children and their children? You got to think about that. You got to think about that. Think about it now. Now, I know you say, well, Martin, I went to college for 4 years. I served in the military for 3 years. I worked hard and I sacrificed. Yes, you did. And that's a wonderful thing. Now, look at the future of people that look like you. What is about to happen to them? While you enjoying your big house, sitting on top of the hills, your luxury high rise, and all those wonderful things, and I'm not against those things. Living in your beautiful neighborhood, your community, I'm not against none of those things. But what about your people? What about the people that look like you that's suffering? Exactly. What about the people that you walk past downtown every day with homeless signs? You don't say anything. What about those three? Hold on, sister. What about those 3 apartment buildings that you own that you won't help nobody, no tenant? Well, Martin, I'm in business. Listen, even though you're in business, you can always help people. Make sacrifices. When you bless people privately, God will bless you publicly. Okay?
Exactly. And that's what
Martin,
I do.
I'm not taking care of no grown man and no women. Listen. There's people right now that's listening to me that have a bed and can't sleep in it. There's someone listening to me right now that have a nice luxury car but can't drive it. There's someone right now that's listening to me that have a big home, but they can't live in it. But what are you trying to say, Martin? Yep. They're sick. They're out of their minds. They got dementia. They're not in good health.
I work in
they can't be independent.
I work in the memory care
so
unit.
They have these things.
Yeah. I work in the memory
They have
care
these
unit.
nice worldly material things.
Yeah.
But guess what?
I work with some rich people who had it all, but they done lost their mind. They're multimillionaire. I'm in the medical field. I've been in it for 36 years. But their mind's so messed up, they don't know if they got all that or not, because somebody else running the show for them and spending up their dang old money.
Right.
But my thing is, I'm not too much worried about me. I'm worried about my kids and my grandkids. You understand? Because I'll be 59 in about another few more months. So I'm just basically worried about my kids, and when I talk to them about this all the time. And that's why I took out another extra insurance policy with my kids. So if something happened to me, I want my kids to be all right. Like they said, why are you getting that? You ain't gonna be able to spend it. I don't give a dang if I don't be able to spend it. I want my kids to be okay, and I want my grandkids to be okay.
Oh, that's good.
Because as me like working in the medical field for 36 years, I ain't gonna hold you too long.
Okay, because I got another call.
I talked to. Okay, Martin, go ahead.
Okay, I got another call. Thank you so much for calling. Okay, thank you so much. All right.
All right, Martin.
All right. Dr. Sanders, come on. I think you'll be my last. I think this Dr. Sanders. Come on.
Hey, you. How are you?
Good. Wonderful.
Well, Chicago immigrant. You know, this is the thing about it, Martin. I got enough when I saw the graffiti sign. I got enough when I saw the graffiti sign. I did reach out to my community leader to alert them of what's going on. I saw the meeting that was yesterday, right, Martin? That's I saw it today.
Yesterday, the press conference.
Yeah, I saw the press conference, and you know, it's the residents are tired of not being heard. Especially the lady that said she's been over that community for so many years, and the police stopped her to ask her for her ID. Why would you ask a resident about their own ID and they pay property tax? You know, I hope my community leader follows through with not allowing them to come back and renew anything, because it's too much, Martin. It's too much.
Mm-hmm.
I read the entire New Chicago document, the PDF. I read all of it, and I'm disappointed because it seems like that they're getting a lot more than what our people that still need help with. You know, they're packing out the buffet cities and everything else. I'm just kind of wore out with it, Martin. I really am. I am. You know, I'm kind of disgusted with CPS because they're providing a lot of things for the immigrants' children. And I'm not saying to hate anybody. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that we have not taken care of our people. And it's like you're stacking crabs on top of each other. You know how you get a lot of crabs and you put on top of each other. That's what it looks like, just stacking. And we're continuously going down. You know, we're not coming up. We need things in our community, you know. Needless to say, I hate that the young lady got killed, you know, because she's right there the same age as my children. But Martin, if something has to change, but it's going to take us to come together to do it. When?
Yeah. When is a good question.
When? I mean, when are we going to actually do it? Do you want it to be actually done? Because it makes no sense to complain and talk about it, but never get no results. So when are we going to stop it?
Yeah.
Or do people know really, Martin, how to stop it?
Probably that too, and probably don't care. Probably both. Don't care how to stop it. Don't care. They just leave them people alone. Let them do what they do. You know. Yeah. So.
Yeah, but then what about our people?
Don't care. They don't look at it like that. They don't look at it. See, black people they separate us through age, gender, young people and old people. That's how we separate it. You know, and skin color. You know, we divide it. A people that's divided is easily to be ruled. Very easy. Yeah. I'll tell you, like I said earlier today, we have a lot of individual success stories. Do we have group stories? Where's the group at? We got to vote in groups. We got to do economics in groups. We got to stand. America is showing us, people, that the ones that they're allowing coming over here, they're getting money for them. They're having resources. They're finding resources. They're finding resources for them. Yeah. So what are we going to do about it?
Martin.
What are we going to do about it?
That's the thing. Yeah. I mean, when you look at, if a lot of people are really resourceful, go to cityofchicago.org and pull up grants, and you will see that there is not one piece for African Americans. I guarantee you. I did my own research. What happens is that when you know, and I want your viewers to understand, you're not being racist at all. Martin is not being racist.
You ain't got to explain nothing to him.
Or a racist.
That's why they on here listening.
No, they need.
You ain't got to explain nothing to him.
And the thing about it is this: what Martin is saying, what I'm saying, what Mark Carter is saying, what a group of us are saying, is that how can you serve other people's needs? Now, my thing is this: they want to make the U.S. a third world country. That's what they really want to do. If they're so out of it with where they live in Mexico and Venezuela and all, you coming over here, you really trying to make this a third world country. That's what you're trying to do. Why can't you fight where you live? Because you know we can't go to your country and do this. You know that. Mm-hmm. Look at the red tape you have to go through just to get over there, just to go over there just to visit. Mm-hmm. So the thing of it is that Martin and I and the rest of us are saying, you can't take care of the people that are in need that's been on waiting lists. Like one of your callers said last week, she's been on the waiting list for 10 years. 10 years. But then you give an immigrant from somewhere else whatever they want without no strings attached. But then to come to us, it's a hemming and a haw. Mm-hmm. That's not fair. Mm-hmm. That's not fair. So we're not picking on nobody and saying that we hate people. No, we don't. We have to love everybody. But the fact matters is that our people still are in need. Color is still an issue. And love is not there the way it's supposed to be. But it's just time now for all of us as voters and constituents to hold our area people accountable. Mm-hmm. Because they need to know how you feel. When I called my alderperson, I had a heart-to-heart talk with my alderperson. Because I even asked, well, what is it that I can do? Because I said, I don't want my neighborhood to be like Mississippi burning. I want to know, what can I do to get with my neighbors to help you? That's what you do when you live in a community. You know, we're not in Hotel Rwanda where you got the Houthis and the Hittis fighting each other. But you got to talk and let them know. I told all the person, I said, I'm not chasing you. I want you to respect me enough as being a voter and paying money out in this city to give me a call back. What can I do to help you to prevent these things? That's how we do it, Martin. Mm-hmm. That's the way to do it. But, you know, Martin, our people are too far off right now.
Well, we're going to do something. Dr. Sanders, I'm going to end it up and get out of here.
All right, brother.
Okay, appreciate you guys. Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. See y'all the guys tomorrow. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. This is where we tell the truth and shame the devil. Don't know about you? I love being black. Good night, all. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Peace, peace.